Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe too, because y'all don't get nothing on my videos.
In my mind, I'm hoping you say 2 or 3. Agree? Nah, indeed, you look good and we came to party, but I don't wanna waste my time. I'll waste your time.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Ayosha, and we're about to make something new. So we're gonna do a little series of making something like new every week, because we'll be getting tired of me personally. I be tired of eating the same stuff. So I went on Pinterest. This is my favorite place to go to look for new recipes. So this seemed easy, and I had most of the stuff at home. I just had to go buy like some rice and some more chicken broth, really. So it's called creamy smothered chicken and rice. So this we about to cook. This is about to be easy. I'm trying to make like meals for in like 20 minutes or less. Real fast, real easy. So this is the little picture. So let's see how it's gonna turn out. Let's get started. Yeah, I've been had this. Honestly I forgot. And when I saw it the other day, I was like, it's so dirty, so I had to wash it. And then I was like, then I started wearing it. I had this for a while. So anyways, let's get started with cooking the rice first, because I feel like the other stuff is going to be pretty easy to cook. So I'll be back. This thing is always dropping. So this calls for, so we're going to start off with the rice. So let's turn the eye on. Let's put it on like 6 for now. So we got this rice. You know how to cook rice. Rice is pretty easy. If you do 1 cup of rice, you do 2 cups of water or whatever you want to use for your rice. So that's how I cook my rice. That's what the little recipe says too. So it says 1 cup of long grain rice. So we got that. Let's pour it in here. Oh. Okay. Oh. That's definitely more than 1 cup. But we'll just don't pour all of it in there. How about that? Yeah. And I'll put the rest. Okay. So, and then it says instead of cooking it with water, we're gonna do 2 cups of chicken broth. So let's do 2 cups of chicken broth. This might be the whole oh my gosh, I hope I have enough. I think I have to use chicken broth again. Sheesh. So we got that in there. And of course we're gonna add some salt, for some flavor. Let's get it. Okay. Not too much. Okay. Now that is the rice. We're gonna let that cook. So now we're about to start cutting up the boneless chicken. Those is pretty big boneless chickens. So now I'm just gonna cut it up. So my coworker watched one of my videos and she was like, where's the ingredients? I was like, I have to put the ingredients. I'm thinking like in my head that everybody knows how to cook. She's like, yeah. She said, are you like hiding the seasonings and stuff? I was like, no, honestly, I just wasn't thinking about that. So now in the rest of my cooking videos, I will put the ingredients in the seasonings and everything that I'm using, because yeah, she kind of got me on that. I was like, okay, I got it. I was like, I'm new to this. I just started, so I'm just trying for right now. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm just trying. I'm just recording for right now. But the more and more I record, I get better, I think. So yeah, that's what she told me. I thought it was so funny. And now I'm just cutting up the chicken into like smaller pieces, like little cubes, squares, whatever you want to call it. Just cut it up to your liking, Cut it up how you want it, baby. Okay. So now we're gonna season the chicken. I'm putting a little bit of oil on there. That was just regular vegetable oil. And now I'm gonna go in with the seasonings, the classic seasonings: garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. If you have the smoked one, the recipe says smoke. I just had regular salt and pepper, a little bit of Tony's. Not too much of that Tony's because you know that Tony's is a little bit salty. Or unless you get the salt free Tony's, which I never tried it. A little bit Adobe, and that's the wrap for that. Now we're gonna grab a spoon and we're gonna start mixing up this chicken. Looking back at this video, that actually looks like a lot of chicken. It kind of was. That's why I had like 4 plates and a plate that I ate too. So, anyways, that's what we're doing right here. So now we're just about to, put the chicken in the pan. I put some oil at the bottom of the pan. I did not write nothing for that. I will just hope that's common sense. But hey, don't never say I never told y'all nothing. I put oil at the bottom of the pan first, okay? So now we're just gonna let that chicken cook down. Cook chicken until it's not pinky anymore, guys. I hope y'all know that, right? Okay. Anyways, let's get into a quick story time. Let's talk about the time I was talking to this guy. This is like probably maybe like 2020, 2021. Like when I kind of first moved to Georgia, I was new. I was just trying to meet people, talk to people, whoop do whoop do. And while we was talking, he worked at a car dealership. That's how I met him because I had got a new car. And he was like, "Yeah, what's your number? I want to go out." And da da da. So I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Why he had a girlfriend? We went on like on one date. He had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend called my phone, y'all. Like when I mean she called my phone, she called my phone. So now y'all see the chicken is done. So we're just about to take the chicken out and then we're gonna start making a little cream sauce. But anyways, back to the story. She called my phone and she was like, "Why is your number in my man's phone?" I was like, "Excuse me, like who is this? Who are you? You called my phone." You know what I'm saying? She was like, "You was talking to my man and texting him." No, Buki, your man was texting me and trying to get to know me. And I just don't like that. That girls be so offensive. Like, they be so on the fence. Like, but you need to check your man. Why are you checking me? How did you not know? I didn't know nothing about you. Like, Buki, but like, sorry. You was unknown, baby. And then she was like, be honest with me, be a woman. Be a woman. You called my phone on some stuff that you should ask your man about. Cause I didn't know about your bookie butt. I didn't. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. So right here we're about to start making the little cream sauce or whatever. I did put the ingredients up there for you guys. So just follow that. That's literally all I did. I put the butter, I put the all purpose flour, and we just start mixing everything together. If y'all know when you make like a roux sauce, you cook it slowly. You have the eye. I probably had the eye on like 4 or 5, and then you just kind of like cook everything slow. And then once you pour everything in, you stir, you pour the next thing in, and then you stir again until you get the right consistency that you need. Now it looks crazy right here, but I promise you, you just gotta stir it up and get it to the right consistency. And it's gonna look watery at first, but the longer you cook it, the more it's gonna thicken up. Okay, so I'm telling you, trust the process. Okay, see, I'm just stirring. Once you pour things in, you just stir when it comes to like a roux sauce or any kind of sauce like this that you're making from scratch. Okay. So now I'm about to get the milk, and I know what y'all thinking milk. I was thinking the same thing, but it actually was pretty good, really good. I wasn't thinking that either, but it turned out good. So yeah, just follow that to the T, and I promise you, it will turn out right. So back to my story time. So I told her, I'm like, we only went out one time, and I was like, he be texting me all the time. You see, he deleted the responses, but I showed her Like, I just sent her screenshots because I was like, forget it. Like, I sent her screenshots. I sent her screenshots, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, oh wow." She was so shocked. Like, I'm sorry, Bookie, but I don't know what you. I said, okay, after that, you have a good day. And I kindly blocked her number and I blocked his number because that ain't none of my business. At the end of the day, that got to do with y'all. They don't got nothing to do with me because I didn't know about you, honey. So yeah, that was just a hot mess of another one of dating life out here. I got another story for y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all this story on my next video because it's kind of funny, and I had the bartenders cracking up too. So as you can see right here, you see how thick that sauce? Yeah, I had to do a little taste test, to make sure it has enough of flavor because nobody want no bland food. Your food don't gotta be salty, but nobody don't want no bland food. That's just me. I don't know what to tell y'all. But now I'm just gonna add the chicken plus the little juices that was on that plate. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all see the time? It was 5:03, so that was what, like maybe 30 minutes. You gotta think with all the recording and stuff, so it takes time. Gotta move cameras and yeah. So you see that? Now we're just mixing everything in, and it looks good. And just like that, we are done. I should have actually timed it, but I didn't time it. But I can go back and look. It's 5:18 now, so that was really fast. Creamy chicken, rice, easy, simple. No, I'm not cooking no vegetables with this. It'll be fine. And this is how it looks. Now, normally I don't eat my meal preps. I just save it, but I had some left, so I'm like, let me just eat this for dinner. So I'm just gonna give it a little taste test. So y'all know video later. Okay. It's good. It reminds me of like chicken Alfredo, except for it's just with rice. And the sauce, of course, it tastes different than chicken Alfredo, but this is quick. Let me not eat all this. I'm gonna save this for a little bit later. Quick, easy, good. You probably compare this with like some garlic bread or something. Actually, I think I might go back out and get some garlic bread. But anyways, if you watched the whole video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe too, because y'all don't be seeing nothing on my videos. Okay, bye.